I think there are a number of countries that are trying to either work at stopping Israel from invading Gaza or at changing the nature of that invasion to avoid civilian or to avoid as many civilian casualties as possible. But I don't think that Israel is in that mood. Israel is in a revengeful mood. Netanyahu needs the war on Gaza to restore some credibility in the eyes of the Israeli public. And so, unfortunately, I do not think that these negotiations would succeed. And I think that the Israelis are waiting to pound Gaza aerially before they go in on the ground. That is the problem. Nobody knows what the end game is. Usually in the past, crises have led in the Arab-Israeli conflict to political breakthroughs. This time around, the situation looks different. The United States is preoccupied with its presidential elections next year. It has not attempted a political process regarding the Arab-Israeli conflict for the last 9 years. And if the United States cannot lead that process, it is difficult to think of any other party that would. The Palestinian Authority is today at its weakest, particularly after the Hamas operation. And the Israeli government is in no position to end the occupation or establish a political Palestinian state or start any kind of a political process. I do expect the Israeli government to fall anyway in few months. Already the polls are suggesting that a large majority of the Israeli public blame Netanyahu for what has happened. And therefore, I'm afraid that in the short term, we are going to see a cycle of violence that will result in thousands of civilian casualties, particularly in Gaza, with no end in sight. I don't think that Hamas is going to be the sole representative of the Palestinians. Certainly, they have gained popularity among the Palestinian population because the situation has been at a stalemate for a long time, because Palestinians did not feel they have any light at the end of the tunnel. There is no political process. Gaza has been locked up for the last 18 years. But I do think that Palestinians need elections, that its present leadership does not have much credibility or legitimacy. Elections will produce, I think, third forces, not just Hamas or the Palestinian Authority, but elections will produce third forces that will be more representative of the new Palestinian delegation as we go forward.